What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Phreak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Tyranny, Episode 2, and we get to start the game in earnest. We already had our first combat. Looks like we can actually loot him. So we're going to attempt to do that. I hit the I button. I don't know if that was a mistake. Probably was. Let's do that. We'll hit the space bar. There we go. We can grab up apparently a potion of protection and a whetstone. So we're going to grab that. It's going to be glorious. And she's already off and running. Apparently there are folks over here that are doing things. The avalanche has blocked us. Think we could fit through the rubble? I think we can do many things. Mostly because I'm a ginormous. I am a ginormous human person with the power to do many things.
I've had far worse.
Let's see here. Squeeze through the gap, wedge yourself between the rocks, and squeeze through it as quickly as possible. Or move the boulder. 30 athletics. Press your weight against the boulder directly in your path until it starts to move. Sure. Get wrecked. Oh, that was amazing. Let's go. Yeah, you should come too. What did she say? What? I'll head back to my post and ensure no one makes it out of the valley. Okay, so they want me to go and do some work. Alright, that's cool. I have a 72% chance to wreck your face. I can totally do that.
Afoot.
Say good day to you, sir. Alright, our spell is ready to get cast. We just sundered the fool. And you are going down like a sweet muffin. This dude's like hitting... Oh, I thought it was a stick. It's a big curved sword. That's interesting.
I got it.
Alright, so what else do we have here? We have talents. Those are the different talents that we have. Alright, that's fine. Spells, combo abilities. We don't really have much else, so just those. We have cleave and we have thrust. I guess thrust is kind of like our basic attack, maybe? Or we'll get something good out of it. I don't know how good thrusting would be with a giant mace. You'd think you'd want to swing that bad boy. Bam! Wounded. We go ahead and we're going to sunder him.
Right.
Get wrecked. Alright, so we did our job, I guess. Quite well, I would assume. We got ourselves a Sun Soldier's Javelin. Cool, I'll take it. And, are you okay, buddy? Don't bother with me. Go down to the pass. Drastus. The soldier clutches his gut and winces. You can see a hint of entrails between his fingers. Oh, lovely. You're wounded. This is not trivial. He laughs through clenched teeth. This? What a scratch. I've seen twice as worse 10 times over. He doubles over in pain, gagging and shivering. Keep hold of your guts, then. Farewell. If you'll let me help. I said I'm fine, the soldier moans and shakes his head. Graven Ash protects. You go on and help the others. Alright, so be it.
Sorry, can't.
Yeah, you can, buddy. Yeah, you can. Let's go ahead and loot this one. Alright, we got some Walking Death Mushroom. Will revive when defeated for 120 seconds. Interesting. Oh. Several skulls, bleached by the sun and picked clean by carrion birds, are spiked on a roughly hewn post. It is the only heraldry of the Scarlet Chorus, or the only heraldry that the Scarlet Chorus needs. Alright, well, I suppose we're gonna head on in here. Watching lots of murder, death, killing happen.
Try and catch me, worm.
A young Scarlet Fury weaves around the Vendrian Guard attackers, avoiding their weapons with fluid grace. She nods to acknowledge you. That's a verse. Okay. A breathless enemy soldier passes a glance to her countrymen. This one's crazy. Too much lead in her water. We should cut our losses and turn back.
Ha! Fate finder. Here at last. Here to join me in putting these cowards out of their misery.
She nods to the armed soldiers bearing down on her. Join the battle. Save something for me. Or, that depends. Who are you? We're just gonna join the battle. We can exchange pleasantries later. For the realm of Apex, charge! The Vendrian Guard level their weapons and advance. Cool. Alright. The companion Verse has joined your party. Verse is a capable warrior skilled in both melee and ranged combat. As you acquire companions, you will need to balance their strengths against the strengths of your character to be successful in combat. While it is possible to adventure alone, you will find the game more rewarding with a well-balanced party. There are now 2 characters in your party, and both are selected. Any commands you issue now will affect both party members. To select a single party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press F1 to select the player character, or F2 to select Verse. To select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marquee over the circles of the party members you'd like to include. Cool, simple, and easy. You can either control your new companion directly, or you can enable their AI and have them attack and use abilities automatically. Once their AI is enabled, you can always select them and tell them to attack a specific enemy or use an ability, and they will follow your orders. That's cool. If you right-click on the AI button, you can see the AI settings for your party members. You can also set the auto-attack behavior for each character, which determines how they attack enemies. For companions, you can also choose AI packages that determine how they will use their abilities in combat. Cool. Verse has several stance abilities that provide her with different benefits in combat. Stances are modal abilities, meaning that they can be toggled on and off. Only one stance can be active at a time. When a stance is deactivated, all stance abilities enter cooldown for a short duration. Alright, let's check her out. What does she have? Skewer. She's got Burning Iron. Launch a burning arrow that sets foes on fire. And Blood Soaks Stone. Coordinate with Verse to knock down your target prone, then follow up with a strong bleeding attack. Interesting. Apparently that's a combo ability. Oh, these are my battle stances, huh? Interesting. I think we should put those on her bar. I don't think it's fair to have those off the bar, but maybe. Maybe we don't have room for all of that. So we also have weapon sets and quick items at the bottom. That's interesting. Alright, so let's see what the stances do. -10 to dodge adds bonus damage to your next attack equal to 50% of the damage received from attackers. And we lose -10% to parry. Fight aggressively, lowering parry and dodge defenses. While on the stance, a portion of all damage Verse takes will empower her next attack. Cool. The stance 3 Whispers, it increases our dodge. Enter a battle meditative stance that focuses on dodging enemy attacks. While in the stance, Unbound and Mocking Iron are also empowered. Alright, and finally, Seeking Sheath. +10 to our accuracy here. Weapons are bow and dual wield. Focus on striking with precision. While in the stance, attacks become more accurate, and Skewer, Gravedigger, and Pig on a Spit abilities are empowered. So right now she's actually utilizing her what I assume is her main attack. Unless these are all... Well, I guess we'll have her focus this guy. And then we're going to come over and we're going to focus this guy
Trouble
as
is
well.
afoot.
And we're going to coordinate with her. And there we go. We knocked him down and we just ended it. Or her down and we ended it. Cool. Let's go up here into combat again. Let's switch over to her. Before she does that, let's go ahead and light this one on fire with the bow. Because we have a bow for reasons. Look at that. He's on fire. He's burning. He's not having a good day. It's kind of funny. And we ended him. And there it is.
I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent.
The fighter surveys the fresh corpses and nods with satisfaction.
I'm Verse, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian guard we killed didn't come alone.
She gestures to the skirmish unfolding in the pass below, shaking her head. Join the battle? I'm ready if you are. Not so fast. First explain what you're doing here. Why are the Vendrian guard attacking now? You fight like a storm. What's your role in the army? You're dismissed, soldier. If I need you, I'll find you at the Scarlet Chorus camp. You fight like a storm. What's your role in the army?
Scarlet Fury, one of the elite killers of our ignoble gang. You'll see more than a few of us around camp, but don't let that fool you. We're a rare breed.
Uh-huh.
Most of the soldiers in the Scarlet Chorus are little more than farmers and children armed with rusted forks. Makes them easier to control.
No, not the rusty fork. Whatever will we do?
The voices of Narat called his best fighters to this siege. There must be something important about Vendrian's well, though don't ask me what. The Archon isn't in the habit of spilling secrets.
Alright, why are the Vendrian Guard attacking now?
My guess? The Vendrian Guard are testing our strength in battle, learning how we perform before they organize a real offensive. That, or they're really, really desperate to get beyond the mountains and couldn't wait until nightfall.
Alright, well, not so fast. First, explain what you're doing here.
The voices of Narat told me to intercept you at Edgering Ruins before you busied yourself solving all of the camp's problems. Guess I was too late.
Uh-huh, or so she smirks.
You're due for a meeting with the Archons, but we should handle the small matter of this ambush first.
Alright, that's fair. Alright, I'm ready if you are.
Eager. I like that. Before we go, you might search among the remains of our fallen comrades. Wherever they're bound, I doubt they'll miss their boots, much less any rings or any useful iron they might be clutching.
You should honor your fallen, not pillage them.
If they deserved my praise, they'd be standing here taking orders. As it is, they're dead and I'm alive. The beating of my heart is celebration enough. Apparently you haven't spent enough time in the front lines, or you'd know that. For the voices of Narat!
Verse furrows her brow and focuses down on the battle to come. Okay, well,
You got it.
I guess I'm gonna go and loot the dead people that we can loot. Hey, there's a Scarlet Fury helmet that she may or not be... Oh wait, is she using that now? Is that what's... I don't... Ceremonial Fate Binder of Tunin helmet. That whole thing. Alright, well, we're going to take all of that. We're going to go into our inventory screen for the first time. We do have some boots, the commander's will. How does that stack up to ours? Ours are kind of poopy, right? Pretty much everything is a better thing. We get Cleansing Victory. I don't know what that means, but we're putting them on. What is this? +3 to crush offense, I guess? I'm not sure. I won't complain. What is this? The Fatebinder's Seal? Right click for details. Adds tenacity. Oh, it's a charm. Yeah! Woohoo! Alright, I'm a superhero, I guess. I don't know. Alright, what do we have here? The Scarlet Fury's helmet. Well, I don't want that. She should probably use it, though. Oh, it upgrades her character model, too. That's sick. Alright, I like that. We could also hide the helmet, which I think is probably okay, too. But I gotta say, I do like the concept of it actually existing. Like, that's cool. That's really cool. I like both of those options. Let's see. Light armor, light armor. It's a little bit better, but a little less good in other ways. All equipment. Let's see. Do we have any cool weapons? We have the javelin. Don't really want to go with that. We have the dual-wielding... oh, cool. The Red Rivers and the Gut Seeker. I like that. Very particular and unique stuff. That's not bad. What is this? It's Hyde. It's Jacqueline Hyde. It's fine. Alright.
On it.
Well, we should probably... Oh, we gotta go down the stairs over here. Is there anything to loot over here? What does this say? Weapons and armor are strewn haphazardly around the cart. Every blade shows signs of rust, and every piece of armor is in need of repair. Looks that way. Oh. Oh my. Targus Demos. Eyes forward, no looking back. The Vendrian Guard warrior roars with his falx held high. His words largely lost over the din of combat. You? As his attention lands on you, a double take of recognition comes over the man's face. The peace binder from the war? If you've come to once again talk peace, it seems you're too late. A Peacebinder. The people of Apex know you as Peacebinder for your efforts to negotiate a surrender from the Vendrian Guard, saving them from the costly conclusion to an inevitable defeat. You've met only a fraction of the Vendrian Guard in person, but nearly all of them watched the there, captains bow to you. It would seem your reputation precedes you. Drop your weapon and perhaps we can settle this without bloodshed. There is no escape, and for Oathbreakers, no surrender. Drop your weapons. You have gained favor with the Vendrian Guard. We knew that violating the surrender meant an end to what little mercy and goodwill Kairos' forces have or ever will show us. Now there's no turning back. He shakes his head with a frown. With a frown? With a frown. I know you tried to do right by us in the past, but now you're between us and the way out. It's nothing personal. Fatebinder, did I hear that correctly? Maybe you misunderstand why we're here. As he signals his men to charge, the sound of chanting rises from the south, drawing his attention. Scarlet Chorus reinforcements? Hurry! Huh. Run down the Oathbreakers. Let none escape. From the red mob of reinforcements from the south, a blood chanter emerges at the head of the rabble, the ornamental crest of her staff pulsing with crimson tones. That's a her? Okay. Signing sigils of magic and wordlessly moving her mouth, the blood chanter scribes a series of spells into the air. A red glow surrounds the Vendrian Guard warriors as the chanter's magic worms its way into their minds, blinding them with rage. Hold position, all of you! You, there! Keep to the path! The warrior gestures along the canyon trail, but the soldiers turn their attention to the Scarlet Chorus roaring challenges. No! Don't engage them! We need to run! His orders falling on deaf ears, the warrior reluctantly readies his weapon.
I'm not here to make friends.
I'm not here to make friends, but I am here to make enemies, and I shall. Alright, well, I think we can coordinate. I don't know why I can't talk anymore, guys and gals. I've spent my talking abilities today. I'm going to have to take a break after this episode. Lots of reading, and I'm excited. Like, we're in the game, guys. We're playing it. It's real. The dream is real. The hype is real. We're here. My eyes are wide. I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Also a little bit eager. Anyway, let's read here. When you have a companion in your party, you are able to execute unique and powerful abilities called companion combos. These abilities allow two characters to act in concert to create powerful effect. A powerful effect. Try using the Blood-Soaked Stones combo ability against Tarkus Deimos. Or Demos. When a companion combo ability is activated, you will see that the icon is above each of the characters' heads and is set to the same ability. The combo will begin when each character is out of the recovery, when the blue circle around the ability icon is gone. Yeah, I know. I was already planning to do that before you said it.
Ready?
And wreck. Oh, it didn't work. We try it again? We can't. She's going to have to back off. We're going to have to do something to, like, draw aggro here. Hey, 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 hey. Dude, engage with people.
You got it.
We're on life to win. Why are you so bad at doing the one job I have given you to do?
You got it.
Oh, we're just good. This is how it's going to be played out, huh? Alright. There we go. Okay, so now we can go in here and we can attack. He's on fire. We know how badly that bodes for him. Oh gosh, he just chucked the spear through everybody and hit the people behind him. It's crazy. Alright, down he goes. We're gonna try to sunder this guy. But then I guess we'll just do some sort of weird weavy dance thing here. The spear. And I'm pretty sure you go down right there. There it is. Crescent Runner. Come quick, we have a situation on the cliffside. They have the commander. Well, that can't be good. Or can it? Probably not. Probably not good. What's this? Sun Soldier's Shield. Well, that's interesting. Take all. Is there anything else we can glean? Oh, something down here. A Folks. Ooh, it's a two-handed weapon. It's a war mace. 0.03 less DPS, but more accuracy and a quicker recovery? That seems legit, actually. I think I might switch to that. So we have our giant mace of doom, but we have devastating. What does devastating do? On weapon crit, foe, push, interrupt, weak. 1 sec. Okay. Oh, that's it. Is that a sword? What is that? It's a two-handed weapon. It looks like it's a sword, but... Alright, let's compare it to our primary weapon then. How does it stack up to this? Better accuracy and better DPS. Okay, we'll switch to that. We'll try the sword out this time. We haven't really got to try that yet, so we'll see how that plays. Several skulls bleached by the sun and picked clean by carrion birds. Yeah, we already know all this stuff. I guess we head over here. What's this? Weapons and armor are stacked in neat precision on the transport cart. Every spear is honed and oiled and ready for battle. Alright. Well, lots of craziness and chaos for our second episode. I like it. Oh, jeez. It's Pelox Tyrell. Stow your weapons or we will find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. Cornered between a precipitous drop and a band of angry soldiers, the Oathbreaker warrior holds a disfavored officer at knife point. Alright, let's see here. In honor of the Vendrian Guard reneging on their surrender of 429, soldiers in both the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus now refer to these tiersmen as Oathbreakers. It is perhaps one of the few points of agreement between the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus. Alright. Skewer him! Worry not for me! Gravinash will protect! The disfavored officer winces, blood seeping from the seams of his bracers and cuirass. You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission from your pimp? This blade? With a jerk of the knife, he slices off a clump of Drastus's matted hair. If you're so eager to see your ally dead, just step closer. Let's see here. Release the prisoner and you might know the inside of a cell. Conquest. I'm Bumpy McSquigums. My name should be known to you, and it should be an honorable one. Please, give me the knife. Athletics. Lower your weapon, then charge forward and wrest the knife from him. Attack! We have to help Drastus. You heard Drastus. Let him die. Let's try Conquest. You have gained Wrath with Scarlet Chorus and favored with the Disfavored. Interesting. You're Tunan's envoy? He watches you closely for a long moment until his posture slackens and he lowers the knife. If you will vouch for my safety, then I'll... His sentence is halted by a spear thrust into his lung, leaping forward the moment Tyrell lowers his blade. The disfavored soldiers slaughter the Oathbreaker. Wow. Dazed but alive, Drastus let out a long sigh and struggles to his feet. I offered that man mercy, and you made a liar out of me. You have gained wrath with the disfavored. Well, but these mongrels require a firm hand. They can't be trusted, and my honor is as dear to me as your sword is to you. Do not forget this a second time. The fault lies with the Oathbreaker for forcing her hand. Just clean up this mess. I thought you were the pride of the North. Do not disgrace me again. I'm going to go with, and my honor is as dear to me as your sword is to you. You've gained favor with the disfavored. I understand. My apologies. It will not happen again. Look at that. From favored to disfavored to favored again. With the disfavored. It's very confusing. It's fine. It's okay. We're good. And surprise! It all happens. Yay. Kairos be praised. That Oathbreaker fought with the rage of Karn himself. Karn, or Cairn, the mountainous Archon of Stone, accompanied the disfavored on the conquest of the Tiers. His temper and proclivity toward destructive solutions often branded him a liability to the otherwise orderly takeover. But his powers were not easily dismissed. During the Azure campaign, Cairn went on a rampage, declaring himself independent of Kairos and the conquest of the unlawful Sham. Kairos drafted the Edict of Stone to put an end to the rebellious Archon, and his petrified corpse rests in the ruins of Azure to this day. Wow, or Azure. Crazy. Drastus slides a trembling hand along along the cut on his neck. Thank you, Fate Binder. I thought today was my last. From the look of it, I guess they thought if they swarmed the pass, maybe one might make it out. We found a few scraps of parchments on the bodies. Drastus holds out a handful of crumpled parchments for your inspection. Literacy is rare in the Northern Empire, where the disfavored are born and trained. Time spent reading and writing is, after all, time not spent sparring and readying one's body and mind for battle. A student of letters such as yourselves should be able to make sense of these. I've no time for this. I should be on my way to see the Archons. All that training in Graven Ash doesn't teach you to read? Examine the parchment. Repeating the same messages in different written scripts, the parchments explain the Vendrian guards' desire to overthrow Kairos' Archons and rout their armies from the tiers. The pages aren't addressed to any specific reader, but rather openly invites all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at Vendrian's Well. Recruitment material. They were trying to bring more traitors to the fight. Well, from the look of it, we kept them from slipping out of the valley. Whatever they hoped to accomplish, I think their plan died here. The Archons are expecting you. When you're ready, leave by the gate to the southeast and follow the trails downslope for a few hours. You'll see the campfires leagues away. Can't miss it. Alright, we get to go eat his body. I mean, loot. Loot his body. You have pretty much the same thing I have right here. In fact, it's exactly identical in all ways. Cool. A quick finger bangle. Alright, cool. Water and a scroll. The Sigil of Distant Impact. It's fine, but I don't have any magical skills to pay the bills, so I guess we won't be using that. We don't need a shield of any sort. Okay, so this has haste, +1 to quickness. Okay, sure. We'll add a little bit to our quickness. That's fine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about out of time for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ooh.
Can't do that.
Shiny over here. What's this? I guess we'll go find out here in a second. Before I break out the episode, let's go see what this is all about, shall we? Climb the rope. You see a very old, broken section of the wall. There's a rope hanging down that has recently been used to scale it. The rope appears to be secured strongly enough to hold your weight. Shall climb up the rope.
Would you take a look at that?
I would take a look at that. In fact, I plan to right now. It is a potion of invisibility, yet I can somehow magically see it. It's fine. Why'd you take a look at that? I like it.
Can't do that.
I know I'm slightly mocking. I'm not really mocking. That's all good, baby. It's all good. All right, anyway, we're going to head on down, and we're going to move on to, I guess, over here? They look like they're berating people. Also, let's just take a moment to once again reflect upon this horrible monstrosity of a thing. That's not creepy or disturbing in any way, right? Like, it's totally normal. Sure, giant pool of blood. Why not? The once pure water of Queen Lycerus' tears has run red with blood since Kairos' forces invaded. Because that's just awesome. Also, guys, I'll change the scroll speed. I want to be able to have a little bit better control with the map. So I will change some of that. There's apparently a barrel over there that we can loot.
On the lookout.
Ooh, if you press Alt, you actually go into stealth mode. That's interesting. Oh, and if you hold tab, you can see all the indicators. Q and E are actual... Oh, that's pretty neat. Q and E are actual the zooming. You can also use your mouse cursor, of course. This torn banner bears a scratched out icon of the disfavored. The army's original symbol has been lost to history, and the Graven Ash has never ordered a replacement, preferring the blasted icon over all the others. Cool. It's locked. We don't have the ability to unlock it, so that's sad. And we got ourselves a sky cap. Is that some sort of mushroom? Yeah, neat. Yeah. Alright, well, for the next episode, I am not sure if we want to talk to these guys or leave or what the case is. Admiring the disfavored sigil. There's got to be a place where there's like a chat log somewhere, right? No? No, doesn't look like it. I'm sure there is. So what stance is she in right now? Oh, an accuracy stance. Okay. Okay, well, whatever. You know, you guys do what you got to do. It's totally fine. Alright, anyway, on the next episode we'll go and we'll talk to these 3 individuals. We'll see if there's anything left to be done with them. We're going to come over here and we're going to loot this dead body. We're going to get ourselves another pair of boots that we're probably not going to end up using. And there also seems or appears to be a vendor over here, so we'll go and we'll deal with that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue on our little adventure to the southeast. It will be glorious. We'll go through the gate. And, well, hopefully we don't run into any more problems. Or we do, and we slaughter those problems. I don't know which. Either way, guys and gals, that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you next time with more Tyranny. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Phreak Show, and I will see you later.